Hello. I have to wait for YouTube to catch up with StreamYard. So as soon as that happens, I will come up. There we go. Hello. Hello, everybody. I don't know why I seem to be turned. There we go. All right. So how is everyone doing today? So today we're going to go through Ipsy's Boxycharm and Glam Bag, and I will talk about them and then I will actually use them so you can see what they actually look like. And I have been forgetting to customize my Boxycharm, so I don't exactly 100% love what I got, but so if you don't know what Boxycharm is, Boxycharm, hey Mr. Pork, how are you? So Boxycharm used to be separate from Ipsy, and Boxycharm was way better because they did full-size products, and Ipsy did these little itty-bitties, and then they merged together and totally ruined Boxycharm, but I still get it. I don't know why. So, but it's a membership service, and there's a link in the description if you want to do it. So I'm just going to talk and unbox. But this month's Boxycharm is worth like $300, and you pay like $29.99 a month or something like that. So we'll go through both of those, and then I'll use them, which I got 2 primers. So I think I'm going to do 1 primer on half my face and 1 primer on the other half of my face, which might be really strange, but what are you going to do? So how are you, Mr. Pork? What's new? I was talking to KK the other day, and she was complaining it was so cold, and I was like, oh, it's 55 here. So I guess that's California. So this is what the Glam Bag looks like. It's kind of cute. I think I just get them for this. I don't know why, but I don't really, personally, I don't really like the Glam Bag too much because they're just tiny products, so they're not very fun. So what's new in your world, Mr. Pork? Like, I'm going to talk as I do this because you know me. I can't help it talking about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, right? Right? So it comes with a little card. So here's a little card, and it says kind of what you get, but not really. It just has some generic stuff, which isn't even what I got. So open it up, and let's have some fun. It's a beautiful day here. It's 60 degrees here. I know it's so hard living in California, but gas is like $5.49 a gallon. So you have to deal with that. And everything's expensive here, but it's 60 degrees. So in the Glam Bag, which I will drop 100 times, and I'm still redecorating here. So I have this funky little virtual background, which kind of is weird, but I think I need to get an actual green screen. You're good? Freezing your ass off? It's 11 degrees there. Is it snowing at least? Because if it's going to be that cold, it just needs to snow. I remember the coldest I ever felt, and we'll get to the products in a second. You know me, I got to talk. The coldest I ever felt was when I was living in Chicago, and I lived in Lake Park, something park, I forget, but it was a really nice area. It was right on Lake Michigan, and one day with the wind chill, it was -50. That is horrible, horrible. That I had to leave after that. You got 6. Oh, I'm so jealous. When we went to Tahoe, worst snow. They didn't. I mean, we stay at 8,000 feet, so we did have some snow, but it wasn't really that great. But I mean, we still had fun. But yeah, if it's going to be cold, it needs to at least snow. But -50. Can you imagine negative? Like, I remember I was walking to my apartment. I know I'm getting sidetracked with a little story here. But I do have product in my hand. See, this is the problem with these. Excuse me, with these things. So I'll tell my little story, and then we'll get to the part. I was walking to my apartment, and I had a long, like, trench coat on, and the wind was coming at me, and so it was ballooning out my coat, and I had a scarf up to here. My eyes were tearing, my eyelashes stuck to my scarf, and I literally was having trouble walking because it was just so hard and I was so cold. And I actually sat on someone's like entryway, patio, porch, whatever, and I was crying. I was like, I'm not going to make it home. Like, I have like 100 feet to go and I'm not going to make it. So anyway, so in the Glam Bag, really cute. So there is an eyeliner, and I hate, like, the last thing you want in a membership subscription beauty, you don't want an eyeliner. It's kind of a waste of everything. But anyway, it's an Illuminati multi-chrome gel eyeliner. So, you know, that's real tricky, right? So it looks like that. And it's silver. I thought it would be black, but it's silver. So that should be interesting. It does feel really nice. I don't know if you can see. You probably can't. Well, there you kind of could. See that little line there? It actually is very pretty, but I don't normally use silver. But we will try this out. So there is a silver eyeliner. And the one thing about Glam Bag is they don't really tell you how much everything costs. So there's that. And then there's also Glow Recipe. And it is a plump hyaluronic gloss balm. And the new thing is these hyaluronic lip things. They do feel really good on your skin, you know, on your lips, and they're supposed to make your skin on your lips much healthier and plumper because hyaluronic acid is kind of the bomb. You know, I do my red light therapy and I use collagen products and hyaluronic acid, and they really do. And I'm going to get to it in a second. In the Boxycharm, there's actually a serum. There's actually a serum that, I'm shit you not, is $175. I actually tried it before. I put it on my face before, and it's awesome. So when we get to the Boxycharm, we'll talk about that. But hyaluronic acid is really great. It really hydrates your skin. It plumps your skin, makes your skin feel nice. If you live in a really dry condition, you might want to like wet your face, damp a little bit, because with this one, I could just tell it was sucking it got dry so fast. It sucked all the moisture out. So, but we'll get that. So there's a lip gloss. And then there is Lily Fan Probiotic Recovery Cream, anti-aging moisturizer. And who doesn't want anti-aging crap? Oh, which way do we go? Which way do we go? So I have not tried this yet, but hey, rude girl. Hey, queen. LOL. Oh my God. You know what? I use these to store stuff, like little random stuff. And when we went to Tahoe, I had like 7 of these in my bag because I put like eyelash stuff in one bag and I had like serums in another bag. So I totally use these bags. They're really well made. I mean, they're really well made bags, and they're nice. I mean, you could give them as gifts. Yeah. Right about your nose. Yeah. Yeah. We'll try it. I mean, I'm going to try it just using it as is. It's really light. I mean, when I put it on my hand, you can tell it's really, really light. So it's really thin, but we'll play with it and see how it goes. But I think the only reason I got the Glam Bag is for these little things, because when I first started, I love it, but sparingly with my coconut oil black. Yeah, exactly. When I first started doing it, when they were separate companies, I always got Boxycharm because I didn't like Ipsy, because who wants a little dilly dupe of product? Not even enough product to really test it. But then they merged, and so I really just got this kind of for the bag, pretty much. But they do have some nice little products. You like the finish of the lotion? Yeah. I haven't tried this yet, but let's open it up. Let's test her out. Ooh, it is really soft. It's really soft, and you can just tell it locks in hydration to your skin. Ooh, that is nice. That is nice. Okay. And it's anti-aging. So, hey, I used to make us so overwhelmed. I know. You know, I don't know how old you are, but I stopped wearing foundation because I'm 52. So it smells really good too. Well, maybe. It smells like a tree. Almost smells like a pine tree, which is good. But then the more I smell it, maybe I don't like it. You're 52 as well? Awesome. Yeah. So anything anti-aging is. So when we get to the BoxyCharm one, there's a serum in there. I don't know if you were here when I was talking about, but there's a serum in there, and it's regularly $175. And I tried it in the Shizzle Nizzle. So we'll get to that in a second. But I stopped using foundation because foundation, it's weird. Like when I first smelled it, I really loved it. And then I smelled it again. I was like, I kind of smell like a Christmas tree. I don't know. I love it. I hate it. I love it. I hate it. I don't know. I can't decide. But so I don't use, because when you use foundation, you really have to be careful when you're older. Because if you use anything powder, it can accentuate the wrinkles. If you use too much of anything, the more, you got to divot, and the more you put in it, it makes it look worse. So I stopped wearing foundation, and I just use serum and then primer and then, like blush, bronzer, whatever. But I used to use foundation. Well, I use concealer. I kind of use concealer in place of foundation. So I just kind of spot, my eyes or anything. I do have I don't know, age marks. I don't know. My grandmother had them right here as well, but I don't hide them because I kind of like it because it reminds me of my grandmother. But I don't use foundation. I did for a while, and I kept trying. I tried it with a brush. I tried it with the blending buds, and no matter what I did, it just came cakey, and it almost made me look worse. It made me look older. So I just stopped using it and just stopped. So then the next thing in the little Glam Bag is a perfume. See, this is why I have to say, this is why I don't really do the Glam Bag, because, we all have our own perfume. We don't need, I don't know. I have my own perfume that I've been using for a long time, so I don't really need to try new perfumes. But so this is kind of the stuff. Yeah, you do. And I tried so many different kinds, cream kinds, matte kinds, blah, blah, blah. See, I'm like a stickler. I have this one perfume, and it's called Pink Sugar, and it smells, everybody loves it. It kind of smells like cotton candy, vanilla-y, and I will give you all my perfumes. Well, let's try this and see how it's. There was one perfume that I got. This was like middle of last year, and it was weird. It smelled like an avocado. Well, I don't know. It's not bad. It's not bad, but I don't think I would wear it. So rude girl, queen@thequeenog.com. Email me. You can have them all. I have like 4 other ones over here that I've gotten that they're like giveaway things for me because I don't like them. I don't use them because I've been wearing, I used to use some Gucci perfume. I forget what the name of it was. It was clear. It had like a red top, and I wore that for years. And then I tried the Pink Sugar, and I've been using it probably for about a year. But the only good thing I really like in this Glam Bag is there is Bella Perret HD Smoothing Primer. Okay, I like the primer. See the stupid background there? You can kind of see it. But we're gonna try this. There's another one in the BoxyCharm, so I'm gonna try this on one half of my face and the other one on the other half of my face, and we'll see how that works out for me. I don't know. We can do a Chanel. Oh, they do smell good. Yeah, I have been so busy that I have been forgetting to do I always miss it. So like in the BoxyCharm, I got a mascara. I don't wear mascara. So hold on, I need to get a scissor here to cut this off. But I do like primer. I'm a big primer person. Honestly, if your skin is moisturized, all you need is primer and concealer, and that totally takes the place of foundation. Like less is more when you have older skin. What are you confused about? Primer is awesome. Yeah, I have eyelash extensions, so that's all. Like I don't even touch them. But yeah, mascara, I used to use mascara, like waterproof mascara, and it's a bitch to take off. You have to scrub and scrub, and your eyes get irritated, and it's not good. So I just decided I'll just get eyelash extensions, and I don't have to do mascara. I don't have to touch them, and then it doesn't bother my eyes. But primer, basically, it's kind of like a foundation without the color, if you want to think about it that way. Like for me, a primer kind of evens out your skin, makes your pores disappear, covers lines, you know, and different ones do different things, but it basically is like a primer without, or like a foundation without the color, kind of. Yep. Yeah. I don't like mascara, which is why I do this, but I used to never wear primer. You know, I just would wear foundation and other stuff. But once I started wearing primer, I ditched the foundation, and I just do, so every morning, like I've done get ready. I do get ready with me where I start full, but you'll see I do a serum with red light therapy, and then I do a primer or concealer, and then primer, then concealer, and then cream blush, and then, you know, bronzer, and that's it. And it's way better than using a foundation. So this is probably the only thing I will use. I will use this as well. I will use this Lily Fan anti-aging moisturizer. This is the bomb. This brand is the bomb. This felt really good on my hand. Oh, red light. When I first heard about it, I was like, oh, that's like a nice little gizmo. Like, yeah, red. But it really, really works. It really does. So I do it in the morning and in the evening, and I do it with all my serums, and I'm huge on that. And then it kind of preps my skin, and I do primer, and then it's great. So we will use this, and we will use the eyeliner, which my background is making it hard to see. And that's probably all we will use from this. What was in the candy? Oh, that was the perfume. Okay. So that was the Glam Bag. I mean, now I have to look into it. When I send you perfume, I'll send you some primers, because I have a whole box of primers. Way too many to ever use. So if you want, I'll send you some primer too, because once you get into it, you will never go back. You will never go back. You will just, and I have the red light therapy. Let me see where my wand, here it is. So this is the red light therapy thing that I use, and I got it at Ipsy, and it's normally, I think, like $99, but I bought two. I think I bought one for like $39 and one for like $19. And there's a link in the description for Ipsy, but they have a whole store, and you can, that's where I pretty much get everything. But this is great. I use this. I used it before I came on. I used it with the serum from the Boxycharm, and the serum is amazing. It's amazing. Maybe we can take pics and be like, yeah, there you go. I'm serious. I have so much stuff. You don't even want to know. I will totally send you stuff. I have more stuff than I can do. Okay. So let's talk about the real good thing. Let me move this down. Okay. So Boxycharm was way better before they merged with Ipsy. But hey, Jackie dude, how are you? I'm going through my Boxycharm. So, Boxycharm. So this Boxycharm is actually really good. And again, if you do a membership, you pick, like I think the Boxycharm, you pick 3, and then they give you 2. So everyone gets something different, but depending what you like. And I don't know why I get mascaras, because on the thing it says, do you like mascara? And I'm like, no, do not like. And I keep getting mascaras. I don't know why. But so there's probably like 20 different products you can get. And then, you know, so everybody kind of gets something different. So just because I got something doesn't mean you will. But the BoxyCharm boxes are usually really good. And I get the Icon box too, which is like 4 times a year. And it's much bigger and it's awesome. Hold on, I need to take a drink. Okay. So on to the coolness. So this is the big score. You have a bag full. All right, we might need to make some switchies. Because I have a whole box just of primer. And then I have a whole box just of serum. I couldn't use it in a lifetime. All right, you need to email me. So this is MZ Hyaluronic Acid Hydrating Serum. Okay, I know my green screen totally screws this all up. I have to get a real green screen. This is normally $175. I shit you not. I would never pay $175 for anything. Well, for something, but not, I mean, this is why I go to Ipsy, because this whole box was like, I don't know, what is it, $29, you know, and this is $175 by itself. So this is hyaluronic acid hydrating serum. Hyaluronic acid and collagen serums are must-haves. And this serum, like I said, I tried it before I got on, and I used it. I use all my serums with red light therapy, and I don't think I have dry skin, but my skin sucked this up like nobody's business. I mean, I put it on, I was trying to do my red light, and it was like gone, you know, like I was like, oh, I don't have any moisture. So it's really hydrates because my skin sucked this up. And I could tell after I did it that my skin was tighter and it was like plumper. So this is the bomb. This is really great. And, you know, you don't need much. I probably used like, you know, a half or a third to a half of the little dropper. I still wouldn't pay $175 for it, but getting it in a box that I paid a total of $29 for works great. So I would say if you can get this cheap, this is, as far as hyaluronic acid ones, I have some really great collagen ones, but as far as hyaluronic, I can't talk today. Hyaluronic acid ones, this is probably one of the best. The other one that I like is Nip Tuck. There's a brand called Nip Tuck, and they make a hyaluronic acid. It's in a blue bottle, and that's really great too. I love that serum. Well, I don't think of this as product, you know, because I put it, it's almost like a moisturizing lotion to me. I think of it that way, like a moisturizing lotion, because I'm not a big lotion girl, but this to me is kind of like my lotion. So like at night, I use, I have these gold face masks that are awesome that I use too. But every night I use the Rock Retin A. I do that with the red light therapy. And then I usually do some type of collagen. Oh my God. I loved that show. Oh, one of my friends knew the handsome guy in the show. Because there was a handsome guy and the unhandsome guy. And he knew him. So I met him. I can't remember his name. But he was like, woo. If I wasn't married, I might take him down to downtown. He was a nice looking man. Yes. Let me show you. I know it's in here somewhere. Or I think it's in here somewhere. Maybe it's not. I have. Maybe I don't have it under there. Oh, here it is. Okay. So this is, it's Nip Fab. Sorry, it's Nip Fab, not Nip Tuck. I guess I was thinking of the show and I said Nip Tuck. So this is the Nip Fab, and it is Hyaluronic Extreme Concentrate. This is usually my go-to. I always have this. I don't know why I said Nip Tuck. Maybe I was thinking of the show. Maybe I was secretly thinking of the sexy man in it. They usually have this at Ipsy, but sometimes they don't. but this is one of the ones that like I always have this, and it's pretty much out, so I need to find some more. But that is one of my favorites, and I think this has just become another favorite. I wouldn't pay $175 for it though. But all right, so that was a great find. I've already used it. It was amazing. All right, so here's the second primer. I have that in a peel sitting in my tab. You should use it. You should use it. It's really good. So how are you guys doing today? Where are you from, Rude Girl? Jackie, Rude Girl is 52 as well. She's like my kindred spirit. We're going to do an exchange of our products because she likes perfumes and I don't. But anyway, thanks for joining me. I know most people do an unboxing. It's 10 minutes, but I'm going to talk and blab. So, so this is the next primer. And it's from Seraphine Botanicals. It's Alfalfa Plus Glaze Long Wearing Hyper Glow Primer. Midwest. Oh, then you know the cold. You know the cold. -50. Like, I remember one time I put my key in my car and it broke off. It was so cold and icy. I turned the key and the damn thing broke off. And you know, you always have to carry, you know, that little stuff that you de-icer for your door because your lock freezes. One time I went to put my key in and I was like, can't put your key in because it's all iced in there. It's horrible. It's horrible. I guess that's why I live in California now. It's 60 degrees here. So, and Mr. Pork said it's 11 in Pennsylvania. So I guess I can't complain. So this is the second primer that I got. And let's see how much this normally costs. This normally costs $52. I don't think I would pay $50. I don't think I would pay. I don't know. I mean, that just is a lot of money for something. But so that's why I get it at Ipsy, I guess. So this is the second primer. And after I show you everything, I'm going to use it. And I got two primers. So I'm going to do one on one half of my face and one on the other. And we'll see what's different. But we'll see how that goes. So then we have, actually, I bought this separately. This wasn't in the box. But it's Elemis, which is a really good brand. I actually just bought, I think it was Elemis at Pro Collagen Quartz something. I don't know. I'll do a get ready with me with it. But this is a neck and décolleté balm. So anti-wrinkle neck balm. So, because that's the place you show. Puerto Rico. Oh my gosh, that's a beautiful place. I love going down south because it's so easy for us to get to. But it's a beautiful place. And it's always warm. So I got this. This didn't come in the box. I got this because that's the place that you show your age. You know, like if you, Elemis is a great brand. And I think I'll show it. It's coming on Thursday. So the next time I do a get ready with me, I'll use it. But I think it was normally over $100 as well. And I got it for like $35. So it was a great deal. But Elemis is a really good brand. They have a lot of really great stuff. So, but if you know, as you get older, you know, especially if you look at actors and actresses, they'll like, from here up, they'll look one age. And then you just, you know, to see how old they really are, just look at their neck. You just look at their neck and you're like, oh, you're really 60. You know, you can always tell from the neck because you can't get filler in your neck. You can't get Botox in your neck. You know, I will try the lip gloss as well. So I'll try the lip gloss from the Glam Bag as well. I'm going to try all the products other than the moisturizer and the serums that are in here after I show them all to you. But this is actually really great because that's the place you show age. And I always red light therapy my neck as well. So I did that with the serum too. And if you try that serum, your skin sucks it up and it makes, you know, it much more moist, and you can just feel it tightening. Like your serums are great, but if you use them with red light therapy, I'm going to tell you, they're they're like a whole new product. My neck is good too. My neck is good. But, you know, I forget who it was. I think we were watching a Christmas movie and it had Goldie Hawn in it. And she had so much filler in her face. She looked huge. She actually looked really, I did say moist and juicy, but she looked like she was 200 pounds because her face was so big because she had, you know, like if you have wrinkles, like I don't think they really look at themselves from the outside. You know, they just look right here and they have all these yes men as assistants. So, you know, I think they just look right here and they just, oh, I don't have any wrinkles anymore. And it's like, yeah, but you had to fill yourself. It was like a balloon. Just fill it up until all the wrinkles are gone. You know, it's like Madonna. You know, Madonna her head just became, you know, it's like a lollipop head or something, but they don't have any wrinkles. You know, they put 2 pounds of filler in their face. So, you know, why do you have all those? Oh, so Sam, he was laying in bed with me last night and he was milk treading and I had a sweatshirt on. So, but yeah, these are all from him milk treading me. And he was sitting there and I could kind of feel his claws. And I was like, Sam, what are you doing? And then this morning I looked and I was like, oh, that's great. I look like I just got clawed. So yeah, that's my cat. He loves to snuggle with me. He had his head here. He's so cute. He was a feral cat and I tamed him. And so he just stares at me. He just stares at me. So he was sitting there with his head there and his body was here. And he was milk treading on my arm and he was just staring at me. And of course he cut me here too. A little cut there. Yeah, my cat. He was feral, so he has these huge claws, and he keeps them in for the most part, but he was just like subtly milk treading. It didn't really hurt. I just like felt a little poke every once in a while, but then I looked and I was like, oh my God, I look like I got beat. So how are you, sharing all the world? Welcome, welcome. You like the Korean products? They do have good products. Tea Time is a good brand. I know. I was going to wear a long sleeve shirt because I was like, oh, that looks bad. But then, and then I was like, whatever. Who cares? It's my cat. So that's that. And then I'm excited to use it. Yours are all rescues. Oh, yeah, so I found Sam. He was at a shelter and his name was Feral Barn Cat. They didn't even bother to name him. And I had to fight to adopt him because they were like, he's not feral, he's wild. Like, he's just straight up wild. And they're like, he will be a danger to your children. We don't think he's adoptable. We're going to just release him back into the wild, into another feral cat colony, where I'm like, he's a male. So he got kicked out of his feral cat colony, ended up in the city, was breaking into people's houses to eat other cats' cat food because he was starving. So he ended up in the shelter. I mean, the poor thing. And so I had to fight with them to let me adopt him. So my husband went to go get him and he brought I am too. Oh my God, we are kindred spirits. So he brings a cat carrier, like you normally do to go, pick up a cat. And they're like, oh no, we can't touch him for anything. So he came home in one of those gas chambers. Oh my God. I was going to put up videos because we have cameras outside. And so I have a collection of animals that walk by, and we have like raccoons, there are cats, there are foxes, there are deer. So yeah, we have possums, we have skunks, we have everything. But he came home in this like $200, one that they put a little gas in to sedate him a little bit because they couldn't put their hand in the cage to give him food, nothing. And they're like, oh no, we have to gas him to put him in there for you to take him home. Like, we can't pick him up and put him in a carrier. Like, no way. So he was nuts, and he's good now. So I'm excited to try this. This is Pear Nova, and this is a bronzer and a contour. I need to get a real green screen. Actually, I'm redoing the decorations in here so I can have a proper background, but right now it's just gray and it looks ugly. You say things are fine. Oh my God. Oh, I wish I lived in the Midwest. We'd go hang out. Jackie Jude, you could come with us too. We used to have food outside, and so every night there would be the coons would come first, then the skunks, then the possum, and the cutest thing was the babies would come first because they want to make sure the babies eat. So you would see like the babies, and then the teens, and then the adults, and then the grandpas would come. It was like, so they make sure the kids eat, and if anyone doesn't eat, it's the old, like in, Iceland, they just put them out on a piece of ice and you're old, go away. And they just put them on a block of ice and send them on their way. So anyway, this is Pear Nova, and it is a combination bronzer. It looks really creamy. We'll try this too. And a little highlighter. So we will try this as well. And that normally is $27.50. Okay, so that's that. And then we have a mascara, because I don't wear mascara. And I have on the thing that I don't wear mascara. Hey, Make-A-Wish. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. And I'm sure you look way better than me. So I'm glad. Thank you. I appreciate your comment. Good luck to you. So this is a mascara, and it's from Benefit. And if you don't know, I need inspiration to play. Here you go. You got all the inspiration you need. So this is from Benefit. And if you don't know, Benefit does not have cruelty-free products. I know. Random, like, thanks. Nice to see you. Like, people are so funny. Like, I give two craps what a random stranger who all I see is an avatar says about me. Yes, I am an old hag. Yes, I am. I thank you. Like, as if, one, I care what a stranger has to say to me. And two, as if it's going to bother me. Like, what kind of day are you having that you've decided at almost 4:00 on a beautiful Monday morning, it's Veterans Day, by the way, instead of, oh, thank you, Mr. Pork, instead of, going outside, hanging out on this holiday, you decided, I'm going to go to some old hag's live stream and watch her put makeup on so I know what not to use. And then I'm going to try and make fun of her so I can make her feel bad about herself. Oh, yeah, I'm sure they're still around. They just can't. You can still go for it. I'm sure they're still around. They just can't type. They're probably just timed out. They can probably type in 60 seconds. I don't know what. Mr. Pork just deleted their message, so they can type it. No, they're just hidden. They can't type for a while. But you can say whatever you want. I'm sure they're still here. I know, exactly. Like, I'm sitting here doing a hobby, hanging out, showing makeup products. Like, the last thing I would ever do in my life is look on YouTube and find the oldest hag I could find and then go try and accost her and put her down. Like, one thing I found in life is that usually people who are rude have a lot of insecurities and feel out of control in their own life. So the way they try to gain control is to put others down because they want other people to feel as bad about themselves as they feel. Oh, you're ironing? Oh my God. You know what? I use that wrinkle releaser. I don't iron. I mean, unless it's something that you like have to iron, but I can't remember that. I just use wrinkle releaser. If you haven't used wrinkle releaser, it's amazing. Like, amazing. It just, you spray it and then you kind of like pull it out and it's insecure. Yeah. Like, most likely they feel that they're an old hag. So they want to put me down and try and make me feel like they feel so they can feel better than me. But unfortunately, that's not going to work. like, if I walk down the street and some random person like walks past me and is like, you're an old hag, I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, why would I care? You know, it's, and especially like, you're an avatar. You're not even a human. Like, I can't, like, if I can't look in your eyes and talk to you, like, you're nothing. Like, you're an avatar. You're a little cartoon bubble who called me an old hat, which I'm not, and I know that. So, okay, thank you. You may go now. Anywho, so I got a mascara. Don't wear mascara. I know, like, go have a good day. I'm sure you have a real, like, yeah, isn't, oh. You know, I was trying to think earlier and I was like, is it Labor Day? No, that's September. Is it Memorial Day? No, that's May. And then for some reason I was like, maybe it's Veterans. I'm blonde. Don't. Your son has to recite a poem tomorrow. Oh, wow. On grief? Did he have to write it himself? Or is he? That's awesome. My son just had to do some English thing, and he did it on, last year he did it on Martin Luther King. I forget who he did it on this year, but he had to do something similar. He made like a big thingy. Yeah, sorry, it's Martin Luther King Day. You know what? He did not write it. Well, good. You know what? I never knew why poems had, like, when you see poems that don't rhyme, I just can't do it. I can't do poems that don't rhyme. I guess I'm very elementary in my thinking. Like, if a poem doesn't rhyme, it's not a poem to me. My stepfather was security at some of it. Oh, wow. That's cool. Yeah, if a poem doesn't rhyme, I'm like, hickory dickory dock. The guy fell off a block. Like, that's a poem. You know, they have those, poems that don't rhyme. And I'm like, that's just a story. That's a story. If it doesn't rhyme, it's a story. Hey, little devil. Oh, you're sick? I'm so sorry you're sick. I hope you get better. Get better, girl. You missed the old hag comment. Someone came in here to try and accost me. It was and poor rude girl wanted to accost him back, but Mr. Pork timed him out before she got to, so she's there. Dorothy, you know what? I think that's who he did it on, to be quite honest with you. But you know what? Clearly, I'm not doing well with remembering things today because I thought I said it was Veterans Day. You know what's good? At least, hold on, I'm looking for something. At least I didn't make a community post on it. Because I was thinking about, earlier today, I was like, I should make a post for Veterans Day. And I'm glad I didn't, because then I would have looked like a real imbecile. Where did that go? I was looking for something real quick, and now I can't find it. Darn it. Darn it, darn it. Why can't I find that? Darn it. Oh, I don't remember what I'm 52. And these are cat scratches, so you comment on that. I'm 52. I'm not really that thin. I just think I look it in this dress. I'm really just normal. I just think I look it in this dress. But anyway. Okay. So anyway, so I got this. Oh God, the screen. Okay, so it's Roller Lash, and it's from Benefit. Oh, that's what it's gonna say. So if you don't know, Benefit is not cruelty free. I don't exercise, but I was a ballerina growing up, so I've always been, like, I'm thin, but I'm very muscular. Like, I'm very strong. So I'm not like skinny thin. I'm just whatever. But so this is normally $29. And if you think I would ever spend $29 on a freaking mascara, you'd be wrong. But supposedly, for people who use mascara, this is supposed to be a really good mascara. I know. Well, he was trying to love me, but since he's feral, I don't want to trim his claws because he still goes outside during the day, and it would just be traumatic for him. So he was laying, he was cuddling me. He was on his side, but he was just milk treading a little bit. Like every once in a while, I could feel it, and I was like, Sam, stop, keep your claws in. So it looks much worse than it was, but it's just really red because it's last night. I'm sure like by tomorrow it'll be fine. But anyway, so from people who use mascara, from what I've heard, no, I don't try. I'm not going to try pee. If I get stung by a stingray, I might have someone pee on my feet, but I'm not going to put pee on my face. So just no pee on my face. But supposedly this is really great mascara. And supposedly it's really thick and it really like hugs your lashes. So how are you, Harper? Okay. So then the last thing, it was Make-A-Wish. Yeah, I don't know who that is. I don't pay attention to other creators anymore because too many creators are just assholes. Okay, so this is normally $42. I'm sure there would be. You know, it would be a thing like, ooh, I got the whale piss facial. You know how that would go. Like, oh, it's so, you know, like I have whale sperm on my face, you know, whoa, you know, kind of thing. So this is, so one thing, I keep getting the screen is getting horrible. Why? Back and forward, move back. Just doesn't like this part of my head. There we go. Okay, so I keep getting eyeshadow palettes from Ipsy. Okay, I'm keep like there. Maybe I'll just make my hair bigger so then it doesn't look like it's small. Okay, and they're always boring colors. I might have to do away with this. So they're always really neutral colors, which I hate. Like, give me a nice bright blue. Like, I did a Get Ready With Me last week, and I tried this green eyeshadow, and it was like, it was so pigmented. It was too pigmented. I put on my eye, and it was just like a caterpillar on my eye. But if I just put it on my hand, it's pigmented, but it's very light. It's not too dense, which is good. Like, you want an eyeshadow that's pigmented so it doesn't fade during the day and you can see it and it's nice. I'm trying to make my hair big so I don't get that fuzziness around my head. I've done some research and apparently whale urine does wonders. I just don't think I can get past the fact of thinking that I'm putting urine on my face. Like, I'm not a golden shower girl. Like, I don't want someone to pee on me. I don't want someone to poop on me. I'm not into that. I don't want pee on my face. I don't want poop on my face. Like, couldn't use it. Couldn't use it. I'll take hyaluronic acid and collagen serums and no whale pee. So we're going to use this too. But these are all really like neutral colors, which I guess are fine. But yeah, exactly. But we'll try these out. We'll try these out too. And I think I said this was $42. So that's the whole January. You would totally piss on someone else though. I don't think I would. Like, I would just feel gross afterward. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe when I was really young and like when I was in college and like needed money, like maybe I'd half think about it for a second. But at this point, it's like I have kids. And if my kids ever found out that I peed on someone for money, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm sure there's a reason why it's whale urine. It's probably something about whales. I don't know. But I don't think I would. Like, I'm past the age of like doing stupid shit. I keep wanting to find a soft geisha look. Ooh, you know what? Maybe I should do like a makeup thing where I try different styles. That could be fun. Like, I found this one creator who she does makeup to try and look like other people. So she'll have, like, she did one I saw where she tried to look like this certain model. And so she did her makeup and she looked, I mean, it's amazing how makeup can really totally change how you look. Like, you can change your eye shape. It's better to be pissed off than pissed on. That is true. But I don't think there are a lot of things I would, well, no, there aren't. I definitely would not. I would not be pissed on for beauty. I would rather be butt ass ugly than put piss on my face. I think I would. Like if it was like, you're going to be a little less pretty and not have piss on your face, or you're going to have piss on your face and be prettier, I think I'd rather be less pretty, because I don't know. That's just, there's just certain things that you get a mental image of. And like I said, once you have kids, you kind of have this like, if my kids ever found out, like if my kids ever found out I got pissed on for money, like they would just, that would be weird. How can I explain that? You know? Like, I don't know. There's a certain thing once, I don't know. It's weird. It's a mental mindset, basically. It's a mental mindset. All right. So now let's use some stuff. So let's start with, I'm not going to do the serum because I already did it. So let's start with the primers. I know, it's just ew. It's just ew. Okay, where's the other primer I got? I had another primer. Where's the other primer I got? I'm trying to reorganize my room here. And so right now I have everything everywhere. Okay, so there's the Bella Pierre primer, which is HD smoothing primer. And then there is the Seraphine Botanicals Alpha Plus Glaze Long Wearing Hyper Glow Primer. Maybe some, I don't, you know what? Ipsy did say that they're changing their whole structure of how they do boxes. So maybe they will have a bowel movement, I don't know, excrement box that'll be filled with like poop and pee products. I don't know. And maybe someday they'll, I don't know. I remember there was a creator who said, hold on, I need to get, who said she was doing some facial with like something that had poop in it, and everybody believed her. And it was a joke, but everybody believed her. Okay, where is, so I used to do blending suds, but now I use brushes for everything. So, and I can't find my good brush that I normally use. It must be in the other room. All right, so I need to pick a different brush. All right, we're going to try this now. Okay. How much are the boxes? I think the Boxycharm is around $29 a month, and the Glam Bag is like 10 or 15 a month, but it's cheaper if you just pay for them yearly. But there's a link in the description that that will take you to buy them if you want it. Check it out. I don't like this brush. I need to find a good brush here. I believe I can't find my other brush. Oh, I'm gonna use this brush. No. Oh lordy. Okay, here we go. I found a brush to use. But I buy them, I pay for them yearly. So I know the Boxycharm, it's like 200 something for the year, and the Glam Bag is like 100 something for the year. Okay. So I'm gonna do the glow primer on this side. I'll do the other one on this side, and we'll see if we, oh gosh. God, this is like, what are they scared of? There's so much plastic on here. Ugh. Lordy, lordy. Lordy, lordy. All right, let me try and unpack it. Growth Alchemy is a primer. Oh, that's a good primer. You know what primer I really like? I used this last time I did a Get Ready With Me. It's Beauty Bakery. I have it over here. It's this one. Beauty Bakery, the butter. And it's an amazing primer. It just makes your skin look so moist and smooth and nice. And then there's another one there. But like I said, I have a whole box of primers that I will never use. Okay. So this, you can see it's kind of colored and it's glowy. Sometimes less is more. Yeah. I remember when I was younger, someone said, if you have blue eyes, you shouldn't wear blue eyeshadow because you want people to see your blue eyes, not your blue eyeshadow. If you want to look alive, use bronzer. All right. So I'm going to do Oh, I guess I'm doing it on this side. Okay, so I'm going to do the glowy one on this side. And then we'll do one on the other side. All right, so this is definitely glowy. It's shiny. All right. And don't forget your neck. You just want to look alive. Look alive. All right. It's definitely shiny. It's very soft. It's nice. I like the feel of it. Okay. We're going to try the other one on the other side. Just don't look like an old hag. Just don't look like an old hag. That's really what I'm doing. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I'm a loud person. Okay, so we're going to do this on this side. I'll try not to shout anymore. I tend to shout. I'm Italian. I'm very loud. I'll email you. I'll be... Okay, have a good dinner. What are you having for dinner? Anything good? But yes, email me. I would love to send you my perfumes. Thank you for coming. Hit the like button. You know what? I never hit like buttons. I always forget. Okay. This one just it just feels okay. Whatever. My husband is a cook too. All right. So I definitely like this side better than this side. This side is fine, but nothing special about it, I would say. Oh, good. I'll check. I haven't checked my. I might be. Am I influencing you? The other person said that I was letting them know what products not to use because I'm an old hack. So I guess I influenced them by showing them what not to use. So this one is fine. I mean, but I definitely like this one way better. I definitely like this one way better. The Seraphine Botanicals Alfalfa Plus Glaze Long Wearing Hyper Glow Primer. It is much softer. I am old, but what are you going to do? I can't stop aging. Life is a terminal disease, so it is what it is. You know what? Getting older is getting older, but you know what? As you get older, you get wiser. You learn things. Like, I'm in my 50s. I'm retired. I'm way calmer than I was when I was young. You know, as you get older, you just kind of accept life. You just roll with things because you know not to sweat the small stuff because you did that in your 20s and 30s, you know? Like, you've learned those lessons. Okay, so I would say I probably wouldn't buy this one myself. I might buy the other one myself. That one was a good one. All right. So next, we will try the, where is, I'm looking for, oh my gosh. I am just, okay, where did I put, hold on. Let me find, oh, here it is. Okay, so we're going to use this, and we're going to use the eyeshadow. All right, that's the perfume. Sorry, I'm standing right in front of everything. Okay, so we're going to use the bronzer, and we'll use the, where did I put the palette? Oh, here it is. I dropped it. Okay. When I worked, I lived in Silicon Valley, and I moved there in the mid 90s. So I started doing the .com thing, and I basically started technology companies, and then I would sell them. And so I just did the .com thing until the .com bust, which was great. So I was a .commer. Okay, so well, they all got bought out, and I can't really disclose those names because of NDAs. So, all right, so don't use, if you can, it's much better to use cream products than powder products. So as far as blush, it's better to use a cream blush than a powdered blush. So normally, let's see what it, oh, here. So normally I use this. It's a cream bronzer. And you can tell I use it because it's almost gone. But normally I use this as like, no, I wasn't a whistleblower. No, I just would start, you know, small companies that basically did programming because of NDAs that I just mostly did programming, database, PHP, that kind of stuff. Before that, I did Perl and CGI, but in the end, mostly PHP, databases, jQuery, that kind of stuff. So it's all quite boring, actually. If I had it my way, I would have become a vet. When I wanted to go to veterinary school, my family was like, well, if you're going to do all that and be a vet, you might as well be a doctor and go to medical school. So then instead of going to veterinary school, I went to medical school, which I hated. So I had met my, well, now ex-husband, my first husband there, and he had gone to Stanford. So we both hated what we were doing in medical school. So he said, why don't we just go to Palo Alto, because I went to Stanford, and just do this .com thing. And so we went there and did that thing. And then the .com bust happened and we got divorced. And then I moved to Northern California, and I don't know. It's not very exciting. It's really not very exciting. All right. So instead of cream, well, it's just, you know, when you sell a company to someone else, oftentimes they just usurp the company and they just, you know, they just want privacy as to how they get. So usually I use that cream blush, but we're going to try this. So as I always say, when you were younger, you play it and then put your, don't do that, because what, you know, that has now fallen. That used to be up here. So kind of put it on your little cheeky bones up here. So I got to do a mirror for this. No, I finished, but I didn't, you know, I just did the 4 years. I didn't go past that because we didn't like it. But, you know, usually after that, you know, you do post-grad or postdoc, or you do a residency or something like that. Like all of our friends did that, and we just left. We just got our degrees and left. So Wet and Wild. Well, see, that's why I do the Boxycharm, because I would never, I mean, like one of these products is worth more than all of the whole box. I mean, this whole box is worth like $300, and I paid like $29 for it. Like I would never, you know. So anyway, let's do this. Let's do this. All right, so we put it there. Wet and Wild. You know, I remember Wet and Wild from when I was in high school. I used to always get Wet and Wild. Now Wet and Wild has kind of, can you imagine if someone came in here and started talking about how awful you look? Well, that's what that one person, yeah, oh my God. I have a whole army of haters that hate me. You have no idea. You have no idea. Like, I have people I don't even know. Hi, Trent. How are you? I have people I don't even know that, like, okay, so I don't watch things, because why would you watch? Like, hey, what do you want to do today? Oh, let's watch a video where people just talk shit about me. Like, why would you? Like, that's not good for your mental health. So I don't watch any of it. But, you know, one of my good friends, like, is on YouTube. Is that many people hate you? No. To gamer? To guard? No. I have, no. I could tell you other reasons, but no, it's not because of anything I did. Because I'm not even in the same community as these people. No, people just like the person that came in here, who just randomly, like, and why do you think they came in here? To just tell me I'm an old hag? Well, because they got troubles in their own life. Random stranger, don't even know them. They just came in here to try and bring me down. Why? Well, no, actually, because the creators who talk shit about me are drama people who talk shit about everyone. So, you know, they talk shit about me and da 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 da. They got a whole handful. So I'm not the constant. I mean, I'm 52. Okay. So you do this to shorten your forehead. I'm going to blend this all in. Don't worry. Trust me, I have more people who like me than dislike me. But there's always a handful of people that are like, there's a really happy person who has high self-esteem and is confident, and we just want to bring her down. You know, usually people who are rude like that have feelings in their own life where they're out of control and they're unhappy and they want to bring other people down to make themselves feel better. And I'm unapologetically me. Well, Harper, I thought you said you didn't know me last time. I know. Well, that's why I don't bother with it. Oh, it's a long story. It's a long, sordid tale of, you know, I don't know. Don't be happy. Don't be confident. Don't have self-esteem. Don't just do you, because then, you know, people, unhappy people, like, I would never think of like I would respond to someone, but I would never start with someone because I got better things to do, you know? So I can't imagine just going into a random person's live stream and accosting them. Like someone I don't even know, never, like, it's just ridiculous. I'm not the constant. I'm not a drama channel. Exactly. You are not ugly. You know what? Everyone is beautiful because beauty comes from the inside. We're all getting older. Our outsides don't matter at all. What is important is what's on the inside. That's what makes you beautiful. You know, like you might look at someone for the first time and like, you know, look at them and be, you know, on like, you know, just pure outside. Once you get to know someone, you realize there's so much more. And then once you see their personality and their values and who they really are, people become beautiful for what's inside. I don't know. But I think Harper is someone I know. And so she's here to try and, which is fine. I don't really care. But here's the deal. I have way less subscribers than all these people, and I don't do drama. If you're a drama channel, like if I talk about drama, I would probably get 3 times as many views. But I'm not talking about drama. I'm doing an unboxing. So it's just a fact. If you're a drama channel, you're going to get 2 to 3 times as many, you know, views because people like to watch drama. And I used to do more like comedy kind of, like I'm totally switching to a new area. So of course, you know, I'm starting over. I'm starting into a new area. So I kind of am rebuilding my channel into a new, you know, arena. And I'm not here. I don't care. I don't care if there are 2 people in here. If there are 2 people in here who enjoy what I'm talking about, well, everyone, but there are channels that only do drama. Like only do drama. Like I do get readies with me and unboxings and, you know, like, but I mean, there's always drama to everything. Life is drama. But oh my God, I went through menopause when I was in my early 40s. So glad that's done. All right, let me get a blending bud here. But don't hate your body. Your body is what makes you live. Your body is the most important thing to you because your body is what keeps you alive. It allows you to walk. It allows you to talk. It allows you to run. It allows you to have babies. It's everything. Everybody's body is beautiful. Everybody's different. And, you know, what's beautiful in America isn't beautiful in other countries. Exactly. Like I said, if I decided to pick a creator and talk crap about them, I would have 3 times as many views, but I'm starting my channel over in a whole different, you know, area. So, you know, I'm rebuilding my audience. And like I said, I don't care. I don't look at numbers. What I look at is impressions, like percentage. So how many people click, and you know, the percentage of people who see the thumbnail and click, you know, it, like that's what's important. How long do people stay? That's what's important. The percentage. It doesn't matter if you have 200 views or 2,000 views. 10 grown up, that is enough. Holy, oh, sorry, I got loud again. That is enough. I had 4 pregnancies, but I only have 2 alive children. But that was enough for me. That was enough for me. But like I said, I you know, I would not want to do that. So anyway, I am just fine with the people in here who are interested and who were talking and hanging out and having fun. Then, you know, I'd rather have this than that any day. But Harper, you can keep trying to like, well, why do views matter? Like, why does the number of views matter? Like, why does it matter if you have 200 or 2,000? Like, what makes having more views better? I mean, it's just a number. Who cares? But anyway, so there's the bronzer part. And I use that kind of as my blush. I mean, I guess if you want to make money, views matter. But, you know, I could be monetized, but I don't want to be. I just want to do my thing. And this is a hobby for me. This is a hobby for me. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have fun doing my little itty-bitty. I love this. Not everyone on here is here to have this huge channel with tons of views. Some people are on here to make quality content because they enjoy making the content. Like, I enjoy making the content. I enjoy having people enjoy the content, whether that's 2 people or 20 people, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't know. I guess I have a different view of life. I mean, I'm not here to impress anybody. So here's where we do the blush. And then this is kind of like a highlighter, but it doesn't seem very light, to be honest with you. It doesn't seem very highlighty. Oh, no. You know, it's kind of brownish. So on this one, and this is the Hair Nova bronzer contour stick. The dark one is really good. Lil Fan just used, again, you inspired me to wash the face. Yeah, exactly. This is great. This is great. It felt good on my hand. I think when I'm done here, I'm going to wash my face too. And I'm going to try this out. I'm going to get a real green screen, or I'm going to finish doing my area so I can actually just have my real background. So for me, the feel of this is nice. It's a really nice cream. It feels really good. It goes on well, and it's really nicely pigmented. But the highlighter part is too light for me. So I'm going to get one of my own highlighters so you can see. So here's my, I will try get new hair extensions. I just had mine done. So here's the highlighter. It's kind of really pigmented, but you'll see when I put this on. This stuff is great. I think I hear my husband in the other room. I think I hear my husband. I just got my extensions done, if you can't tell. So that's basically what I do. I use bronzer, usually some kind of cream bronzer, as blush. And I don't put it here where you go. I put it above. And then I put highlighter here. And then you can see that kind of contours your face just nice. And then the last thing I do on my face, if I can find it, where did I put it? hold on. Hold on. I then just use a bronzer, just a straight up bronzer, which I can't find my bronzer. This is the bronzer I normally use. It's just NYX, total cheapy bronzer. Can't find it. Oh, here it is. Found it. Okay, hold on. Oh, that's on. That's hot. Crap. Hold on. Okay. So, then, the last thing I do is, when you smell it, and what we're talking about is this Lily Fan, and Lily Fan is a great brand. And like I said, there's a link in the description to Ipsy. I got this from, I got this from Amazon. I got this from Amazon. They might sell it at Temu. I don't know. But we're talking about this Lily Fan probiotic recovery cream. And it smells good at first. Then it smells like a Christmas tree. Then it smells good. Then it smells like a tree again. So I don't know if I like it or not. So I just use the bronzer and I just kind of like put it on everywhere to have color. And then I look alive, look alive, look alive, look alive. Don't forget your ears and your neck. Don't forget your ears and your neck. I just wash with tea time, a little coconut oil. Do you use toner? Because I used to never wear toner, but I've gotten into toner. And toner is actually really nice. It really kind of finishes your face off. Tree Analogy is a good toner. I have, what do I have? This is my new favorite. It's Hydra Blue Petal Serum Toner. I got this at Ipsy. Oh, are you allergic to almonds? Oh, that must be hard. I have a friend who's allergic to nuts, and man, she has a hard time of it. It's really hard. I can't imagine being allergic to things. I am allergic to nothing. Nothing. Thank God. Like, I remember when I had my kids, I was like, please don't let them have allergies. Like, please don't let them have. Oh, your Elemis is that. If you got here late, we're talking about the brand Elemis. I need a spray tan because now my face is darker than my skin. But we're talking about, so Elemis is a really good brand. And the next time I do a Get Ready With Me, it's coming on Thursday. I got an Elemis, oh Lordy, Collagen Pro Quartz something. That's a toner I decided, yeah, that is a really good toner. That's my latest toner, and I do really like it. So let me get some brushes. So I'm going to use an angled brush for the inside corner, and then more of a puffy brush to blend. It is, so the back of my house is like southwest facing sun, which is sun. And I could go lay out right now and get a tan. Like, it's probably 10 degrees hotter. Okay, take your time, girl. It's probably 10 degrees hotter on the back porch than the front yard because of the sun beating down. I am a fan of spray tanning. I am a big fan of spray tanning. Okay, so this has some other color on it. So I'm just trying to get it off. You can't tell. See, my hand's all black. All right, so I'm going to try this. Get all the color out. All right. So I'm going to first try the really dark one over here. It's called Smoke. I got to do this with a mirror. I'll do it with this mirror. I'm just going in your little, where that goes. And this is pigmented, but yet it's really light, which is nice. Because you don't want to look like a hooker. You don't want to look like a hooker. Last time I did a Get Ready With Me, I tried this green eyeshadow, and it went on. I was like, woo! Look like a working girl. All right. So I'm just going to put it in the corner and then like right here, like the cat, I think. Mr. Pork, are you still alive? Freezing your butt off in 11-degree weather in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania. All right. Okay. So we go like that. And then, well, I looked really pretty in the palette. Oh, I need to try the lip thing too. Okay, so then next, I'm going to try Dawn. Just right here, the middle one. I can't take the cold like that anymore. Like 40 degrees and I'm cold. I've turned into such a wuss since leaving Pennsylvania, I swear. I'm a total wuss. So just putting it on the bottom and then blending it out. Looks pretty good. And then, so that's it. That's simple and easy. Just, you know what? Next, get ready with me. I'm going to try to do a geisha look. I like your, oh, no. I don't have a shed. Can you imagine, though? Because we did get, it's not, well, it's wood, and it's just like, it's 200 square feet. It's like a room, but technically I get, but, so we looked at metal and wood. And do you have any idea how hot you would be? Because, like, we looked at, like, tin sheds, or, like, metal sheds, and they were, like, $800. And then we looked at wood ones, and they were, like, $3,000. But the metal ones, like, we do have a metal shed for tools and stuff, and it is ugly on the inside. It has no windows, and it is so, you know how hot? With southwest facing sun hitting it, it would be nuclear hot. I would die in here. No, this is not, no. But we did build it with corrugated metal, which comes in pieces that are like 8 feet by 3 feet, and they're like $50, $80 a piece. So they are not cheap by any stretch of the imagination. And so I had a room built to add on to the house that will then have a bathroom that connects from here to inside the house. I'm looking for that eyeliner that I was going to use. And then the lip stuff. Here's the lip stuff. I don't see the eyeliner. I don't know why people fake. Can't imagine being a metal shed. But we considered that because it was way cheaper. But you can't, I mean, if you're not a tool, you can't be in a metal shed. You would be so hot in there, especially because metal sheds usually don't have windows. So we got the wood one, and it was like $3,000 to buy. And then it was like $1,000 to install. Then we had to put flooring in it. Then we had to paint the inside and outside. Then we had to add a deck onto it. And I mean, the whole thing cost close to $10,000. It was not cheap, but it's wood. It's really nice. It's insulated. So your channel is about beauty. That's a green screen. But I do, because I moved my computer over. It used to be there, and then the background, you know, but I moved it over here, and so there's nothing, so it's kind of ugly. So until I kind of renovate and redecorate, I'm doing this, because what's behind me right now is a closet. And it's not very exciting. I'm trying to look for that eyeliner, but I can't find it now. I can't find it. Yes, I'm turning in my channel into focusing on entertainment, beauty, pro women, just having fun being women and loving life and supporting each other. No drama. Okay, so this is silver, which I don't normally use silver, but I'm going to try it. And I always do like a cat eye. Kind of nice. Kind of like it. I mean, I don't think I ever would choose a silver eyeliner. I think I'm going to put a little black line underneath it, but I do like it on top. And this eyeliner is actually really soft and goes on really well. This is the Illuminati. It's kind of got cool packaging. It's kind of like see-through-ish. I'm always, well, you're a cat person, so of course you would be with the cat eyes. Let me grab. Cat people like cat eyes, right? And you're a kitty person. Okay, so now I'm going to do the black, just like a line underneath. So the black's underneath and then the silver's on top. There, that looks good. Yeah, and you should not do this. They say not to do this if you're older, which is put eyeliner in. It is buttery. It is buttery, but it's not baked butter bakery for the other. So they say not to do this. Do not put black eyeliner in your waterline like it's 1980, but I do because I like it. And that's the thing about beauty. What do you mean no tug? It's a tug. That's the thing about beauty. Do whatever you want. Don't worry about style. Don't even worry how you look. Like, do what makes you happy. You know what? I'm going to do this right here. Like, you should do, I think that's why makeup and clothes and hair were invented. To have fun. So women could have fun and express themselves. There. They say not to do that, but I just did it. Because it does make your eye look like a little smaller, but I know, I have to do it too. I have to do it too. But, and you know, like, it's just what you like. Everybody likes different things, you know, and you have to do what makes you happy, you know. Like whether, you know, if people like it, they like it. If they don't like, you know, it's what makes you happy. Like you shouldn't be here to make anyone else happy. Make yourself happy. And if you're happy, like we have a thing in the house. Oh, tug up. I know it's bad, but you shouldn't put eyeliner in there either. But I'm a rule breaker. I'm kind of a buck authority kind of person. Like, I do crap for myself. Yeah, exactly. Like, I know, look at that. That's horrible. I'm going to beat Sam up for it. Poor Sam, he made me look abused. But, you know, you should do what makes you happy. If other people don't like it, why should other people care? Like, first of all, why should other people get a say in what you do or care what you do? Like, if other people are triggered by what you do, then they have a problem. Like, worry about yourself. You know, so as far as your makeup, do what makes you happy. Do what makes you feel good. You know, like once you get to 50, who cares how like you look? Because we're getting older. Like I'm going to be like, you know, 80-year-old little person, you know, like, so just what makes you feel good. Like when you're 20, care about what you look. But when you're 50, care about how you feel. You know what I mean? Men have caves, don't they? Yeah, this is like my little sanctuary. It's like got my computer, my clothes. I kind of still dress a little 80s. I admit that. I still have a little 80s flair. Like I've said for a long time, I would love to open like a Amazon store and sell like 80s inspired clothes, but not like you're going to like Halloween thing where you're like, you know, 80s costume, but like 80s inspired, mature looking, acceptable clothing. I think that would be, I've always wanted to do that. Because I have a lot of things that are like off the shoulder, like little 80s flair, but you know, not like, oh, who's going to the costume party tonight kind of thing. Because then you look kind of silly. But anywho, it's almost 5 o'clock. So I need to go see what my husband's cooking. But don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And I hope you enjoyed. I will probably do a get ready with me later this week, and maybe I'll do a geisha look. I mean, I'm kind of reinvent. You were 90s goth. Ugh. I was still 80s in the 90s, I think. I've always been 80s. I've always been 80s. But you guys tell me what you like, because I'm kind of reinventing my channel, and whatever you guys want to do, I'll do. So if you something you like to see, let me know. It was great to meet you, Rude Girl. I had a lot of fun with you. I'm glad you emailed me, and we will talk again soon. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you guys had fun, and maybe you learned something from this old hag. So it was good to see you. Thanks for taking care of the old hag person, Mr. Pork. I'm sorry you're freezing, and I hope Little Devil isn't sick anymore, and I hope Jackie Jude's son does well on his poem, and I hope Harper gets peed on. And Trent, you go be you, and save the world. Go for it. So anyway, thank you for hanging out with me. You could do anything you want to. Well, maybe those are the only people chatting. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Not my concern. Well, thank you. I love your energy too. Granny pad. My granny pad is cool, and it's not a metal shed. It was not cheap, and it's an extension of the house. And that's a green screen. But anyway, you could do anything you want to with the last hour and a half. And you hung out with me, and I hung out with you, and it was fun. And next time, maybe I'll do a geisha look. Jackie Jude, good luck to your son. I hope he does well. And to everyone, have a good Martin Luther King Day, not Veterans Day, as I previously said. So anyway, have a good night. I love all of you, and I'm going to go to dinner, and I will see you guys soon. All right. Love you all.